Hi, thanks for spending some time with me again today. We're going to look at number 33 in the Preparatory Melodies to Solo workbook. This is an interesting one. I'm always looking at the music and trying to get as much information as I can out of it. It says allegretto. Allegretto is a certain kind of a sense of movement, a kind of movement. It's not quite as aggressive as allegro in terms of the forward movement. It has a sense of lightness to it, you might say. But there is no tempo marking here. So what I strongly recommend that you do is play these things at different tempi. I'm going to choose a tempo today and go ahead and play this. And then we're going to talk about something that a lot of trumpet players don't like or don't practice very much in their playing. And I'm not particularly good at it myself, so I have to work quite a bit on this. And I'm never really completely satisfied with the results. So I'll join all you other sufferers out there in working on this particular aspect of trumpet playing. So you'll see what it is momentarily. Here we go. Now, at the end, you may have heard a little fluff in the articulation. That's because I'm not particularly good at this. It's a very delicate kind of control, and I'm trying a little bit too hard. And that is one of the issues that all trumpet players run into. It's a very physical instrument, as you all know. And and one of the reasons why I think people like to play the trumpet, when I like to play the trumpet, is because I get to kind of dig in and, and work. But if you're a smart player, if you're wise in your approach, you want to figure out how to get as much result with as little work as possible. People call that efficiency. And I'm not particularly efficient in the lower register. I have to work on it, as I said, quite a lot, and I don't really work on it enough. Or maybe I should stop trying so hard and just kind of let my body figure it out. But you can see this is in the low register. Some of this piece is in the low register, and that's the area I was talking about. So now we're down to the lowest real note on the trumpet. If we go lower than that, we're into what we call the pedal tone range. And I practiced a lot of pedal tones. Whether that's good or not, we'll talk about later when I talk about pedal tones, but it can be good or it can not be good. But in this case, what we want to be doing is just working on two major things: the resonant quality, the focus of the note. And what most people play in the low register, it's not particularly focused. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It depends on the kind of voice you're trying to use. So if I go see, that has more of a softness to it, and it's not so dense. But in the orchestra, when we play in the low register, most of the time, we have to have a lot of density in the sound. If you're playing, third trumpet, second trumpet in an orchestra, you need a tremendous amount of density and resonance in the sound, so that sound can support the players that are playing the higher notes. And so if I play it with more density, I'm trying to bring more focus and more core into the sound. And that's what we need to practice. Now, what I need to do is just chill. I'm trying too hard. I'm trying to make it sound the way I want it to sound. And your body will do whatever you tell it to do. In other words, if you're hearing that sound in your mind, your body's going to be trying to make it sound like that. And you might find ways of making it sound in a way that's satisfying to your ear. And that's great. Then see how you can make it easier, more natural for yourself. Because if you don't do that, you're going to start to get, as I have over the years, kind of a mental block about playing in the low register. And you kind of like, twitching a little bit. Is that note going to come out? I can't get it to sound the way I want. And that's all negative stuff. So keep your ears and your hope on qualities that you desire in your playing. Let those come in and see if you can enjoy it as much as possible. So play with the tone, play with the transparency of the tone, play with the focus of the tone, play with the solidity, the density of the tone, play with changing that density so that the tone becomes more resilient and maybe less hard. And there's a whole spectrum of color there. So it's a wonderful thing to work on, especially in the low register. Okay, I hope that gives you some ideas and gets you inspired to go try some of these things for yourself. That's why we play the trumpet, because it's fun and it's a kind of a lifelong exploration. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you in another segment, I hope. Have a good day. Bye-bye.